One more snap here before our 2-minute warning. This is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They'll run for it with Barkley. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs. So they'll have here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
To throw here on 1st down. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. First down, he'll throw it. Another one here to London. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 14 and brings up 2nd down at their 49-yard line.
Looking to throw here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
A loss of 7 yards, and it's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Called in by Mooney, left side. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On the draw, it's Barkley. On the move, past the 40. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They're going to pass it here. Chases out to his right. He takes it himself. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the 1st down, partner. And that's going to seal this win.
That's good.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that 1st down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most of it.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
38. Falcons 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
It's 2nd down.
2nd down pass play coming. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down. And 15.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they get back on top of it, but he's touched down. So no final heroics today. This one is over. So it's an Eagles win here in this one.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
You think back to last week and how well they played in the wild card round, being able to get out of there with a win. But now is when the pressure starts ramping up, Mike. You understand you're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl. So which team is able to balance the excitement of being here, but also not letting the pressure of the moment get the better of it?
On play action, it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Herbert on the bootleg. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, 1st and goal.
First and goal, Chargers.
They'll run with Hampton. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Tight end on the move left. Hampton will take this one into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chargers are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from UCLA. Here comes their rookie quarterback.
Mike, when we pulled into the parking lot this morning, I mean, the place was packed. These fans have been looking forward to this game for weeks. They're well-rested coming off the bye. Best team in the conference all season long. They understand they're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl, and their moment is here.
Brings up second and 2.
Throwing on second down. Wentz will go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
15 more yards.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off throw, right side, taken by Njoku. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Wentz to throw once more. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing again is Wentz. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2. The Chargers.
That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw, Wentz. This one caught at the 4. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw, here's Wentz. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Now Wentz. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early.
Automatic 1st down.
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. Carson Wentz. Down Armadillos. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Armadillos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Copy.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Herbert. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
And the Chargers first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Harris, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. The right side and hauled in by McConkey.
Complete to number
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At their 38-yard line.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. Herbert to the air again. That one complete to McConkey.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Now Herbert again. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
On the cover.
They'll go with Hampton. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. 3rd and long.
2 yards. And that's 3rd down.
Count it.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Armadillos offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. To his tight end, Njoku. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down, they need 3. That is Wentz. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Wentz. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Wentz. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He's got a man. It's Fannin. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Aaron Fannin. Touchdown, Anchorage. Moody's extra point is good. The Armadillos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Motion man is Harris. On first down, Herbert to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
And the Chargers first down. A gain of 12. And the Chargers
Herbert now on first down.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they will finally run him down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
Motion man is Johnston.
At the 21-yard line.
He's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers.
Touchdown Chargers.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The Armadillos offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Throwing on first down, it's Wentz. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Wentz. Going deep downfield for Judy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Sets up a third down and 18.
Throwing now on third and long. He's going to look downfield once again. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic first down.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal.
A 50-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Armadillos will cut the lead down. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Armadillos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. On first and 10, Wentz. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play.
To throw, Wentz. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 2.
Throwing on second down. Wentz. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 2.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down. Wentz to throw once more. There's that man again. Another catch. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Quinshawn Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Third down and 3.
It's third down and
Now Wentz. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They'll come up here first and 10.
That's another
To throw, here's Wentz. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Over the middle, brought in by his tight end, Fenner. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Exiting the pocket right. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Throwing again is Wentz. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now 3rd down comes up. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it's ball.
And this is wow! The decision to go pays off. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Armadillos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, man, wide open is McConkey. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. And the Chargers.
Herbert now on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got it at the 7, and he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down.
19 yards.
Now it is 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run with Hampton. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
Herbert to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
The Armadillos offense about ready to take over once more. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good.
That is Wentz.
First down.
On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
10 yards.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here we go, 1st and goal.
And an Anchorage first
Wentz.
down.
And he'll take it on in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Anchorage. Extra point up and good from Moody. The Armadillos will go up by 7.
Chargers 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. McConkey in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Going left side, complete to Harris. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now is Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Herbert. Another catch there for Johnston. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Herbert to the air again. We are set for 4th and long.
A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Here comes 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
We'll send a tight end in motion right. To throw, it's Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Armadillos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. This is 1st and 10. To throw, Wentz. There's that man again. Another catch. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Louds another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
4 yards.
That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win this one. Punt team headed out for the Armadillos. Important punt here in this tie game late. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense.
So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to win the game. This kick is good. And they are moving on. They survive and advance in the playoffs. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the home.
We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl. And we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. Returning it from the 4. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
There's not a guy on the field today who doesn't want to play his best football on one of the biggest stages. But in particular, this QB, he was on fire a week ago with 3 touchdowns, and he knows an effort like that again will put him in the conference title game.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a game of 7.
Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Getting out to his left. Got his target, it's Granson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
They go play fake with Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
4-yard loss.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. 4th down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. Takes the handoff, now Love. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Here's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Kraft has it. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out. Nick Sirianni going to have the officials look at this one again. He's throwing that challenge flag. Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
Review the play. The ruling on the field.
So not the result that Nick Sirianni was hoping for. His challenge is unsuccessful. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Love now to throw. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance.
10 flat. Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
97. Come on, set. 33, yellow.
Back to the air. Love. Brought in close to the 8. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers go up 6-0 here in the first. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Dory Jackson now to return it. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Now Hurts. Absolutely fires this one right side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Flushed out now to his left. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. This one down right at the 30-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
On the ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
They run. Here's the rookie from Georgia Tech. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this.
Check white.
Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Love on 3rd and short. Brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Love throwing on 4th. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 13-0 lead. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Eagles nothing.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Running right, here's Jacobs. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Run lost on a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Love from the gun. On the move, past the 40. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Hand off here to Jacobs. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Cooper to Gene with the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Love out of the shotgun. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Jackson now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
A gain of 54 yards. That's good.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Barkley. Here's a design run. Hurts. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Stopped short of the goal
Okay,
line.
all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
The Packers take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. It's a sneak, Hurts. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Gonna keep this one and go. And he runs it across. Touchdown! Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 10.
Packers 17, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. As this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43. Cut.
Play action. Love. Cut down the field. Golden. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
45. Wide.
Gain of 22 yards. First down, Green Bay.
First down throw. Here's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
It's a gain of
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go. 33. Yellow.
Third and 1 now. Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of
On the
8.
set.
All set to go now from the 35.
First down.
Set. Cut.
First and 10
Yellow,
at the
22.
35-yard line.
Thrown on first down. Love. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. An excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their third and final one.
It's a gain of
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Packers.
Fight. Down.
Loves to throw again. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Once more, it's Love. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20.
Black. 95.
Stick it in the air. Love. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Brings up third down.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So on third down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Great. Set. 180, 180.
Back to throw it. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit.
Great.
From the pistol, Hurts. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Hurts on first down. He rolls to his right. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Smith again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Hurts yet again. Buys time, rolling right. He's got Smith. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. From the red zone now. Headed out right. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense to line. This is second and 4. It's Hurts once again. That's his back. Here's Barkley. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
The tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
Third and long for him here. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Here we go. Opposite. Green.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Going run again with Jacobs. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Reed Blankenship on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
Let's go. 45. White.
Love out of the shotgun. Has his man. It stops. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay. Right. Shot. 17.
And the Packers first down.
They send a man in motion.
A gain of 7.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
He was brought down.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up second and
Go.
9.
Red. 38.
They stick with Jacobs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10.
And it brings up third down.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Packers have possession, hoping to close out a win and advance in the postseason.
Set. Hut. Black. 95.
Throwing his love on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
Jake Bailey.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Jake Bailey. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
The Eagles take over first and
The Eagles about set to go on offense.
32-yard line.
And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Tips it off to Barkley, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And an Eagles first down.
Hurts now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taken in by Smith. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Hurts. Rolling out to his left. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Forced out to his right. This finds Smith. And he'll go down here at the 16. 2nd and 3 now. And again, here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th.
Eagles 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out now runs the Packer offense. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
33, yellow. Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Packers only up by a few. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Clock 40.
They'll look to throw it. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
It's no good and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they are unable to double their lead.
Surely not something they're too pleased about down on the field. But Kate, with that miss, we got a lot of juice. We got an opportunity here to see a field goal and a chance to take this game to overtime.
Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. Passing is hauled in by the running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 2nd and 3 now. Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. Complete out to the right side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It's a gain of 20. And an Eagles first down.
Back to throw. He rolls to his right. Throw right side. Caught by Smith. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to Barkley again. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Take some guts anytime you call a draw on 3rd down, Gronk. But when it works, you sure look like the smartest one in the building.
Love that element of surprise. It's in those moments where you'll find enough space up the middle to go get to that marker and beyond.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
The Packers take their first time out.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Thrown on first down, Love. Finds him over the middle. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47.
It's a gain of 14.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
First down.
Yellow.
On first and 10, here's Love. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. The downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Incomplete. Sidney Brown on the coverage.
Once more, it's Love. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Yards on the play. That's another
Here we go.
Packers first down.
Stick it in the air. Love. And they got there in time. He's taken down. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
8 yards.
Here we go.
It's second down.
Right. Hut.
Love from the gun. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready, ready. Hut.
Throwing now. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's fourth.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Design keeper here for Hurts. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. All right, so their spot in the conference championship.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. A short throw to Musgrave. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now he'll try to run with this. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. Here's 3rd and 9. Douglas, the man in motion. To the air, May. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out. Their quarterback, the young man out of UCLA.
And rightly so. He's been the big story leading up to this AFC Championship game because, as we all know, no rookie's ever won a Super Bowl. Starting quarterback, no rookie's ever started a Super Bowl. So he's trying to rewrite the history books here, and if he wins this one, he'll get his own book.
To throw, it's Wentz. Got an open man, that's David Njoku, the tight end. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw is Wentz. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Wentz. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line.
That's another.
Throwing now is Wentz. Right back to Njoku. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And an Anchorage 1st down.
Here's Wentz to throw. Over the middle, that's defended as tight end. It's 1st and goal, a chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. Wentz going to throw. He's got Njoku over the middle. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain.
Throwing his Wentz. And it's caught. Touchdown. Harold Fannin from 4 yards out. And the Armadillos are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
At the 22-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Throwing here is May. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Will go down as a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's May. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Patriots first down.
Here's May. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll throw with May. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
May's pass. Complete.
3rd down and 13.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's May. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on the punt. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taken in at the 11. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind to, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Wentz now to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. AFC title game, second quarter action. 2 minutes to play.
First down.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Wentz again. Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Wentz. And he fires one incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's a sneak. It's Wentz. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Armadillos go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
New England's offense set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he is caught. They'll have the first down and more than that. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs, 60 yards. And the Pats get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to get this out to the 25. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Brings up third down and 1.
Wentz to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Here we go.
On the draw, it's Judkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Wentz. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line.
That's good. For an average.
To throw, it's Wentz. That's downfield. He's got Fannin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Pass caught by Fannin. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Second down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 3's all around. Judkins is in for a touchdown.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
Slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To the air, May. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
No gain on the play.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking to throw, May. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's that?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Hey, what's that?
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. From the shotgun, it's May. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, it's Henderson.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, May with it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and that will force a turnover on downs. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Wentz. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Throwing is Wentz. There's a short one caught by Phantom, and they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Give up the middle, Judkins.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Wentz going to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Wentz to throw.
Right back to Njoku.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
16 more yards. That's good for an Anchorage 1st down.
Throwing now is Wentz. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3.
Here we go.
2nd and goal.
Here's Wentz to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Harold Phantom.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Armadillos are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Throwing here is May.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw, it's May.
It's complete to Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
A gain of 15. And the Patriot 1st down.
From the gun, it's May.
He finds Douglas complete. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's May.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. A gain of 12.
They'll throw with May.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, a Lombardi trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold off for that for a little bit. Right now, the Lamar Hunt has to feel good to hold.
Oh, it's got to feel great for them. And remember, Lamar Hunt helped create the American Football League, which became, of course, in most part, the American Football.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
And he returns this to the 22.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
2nd and 5. Once again, it's Irving.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Mayfield looks to throw. And will find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin.
This is certainly not what this offense wants to see. That's Chris Godwin shaken up following that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Second and 7. To throw, Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Throwing, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mayfield. He's got it, complete to Fowler. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
180.
Mayfield now. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Mayfield with it once more. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emeka Ibuka from 13 yards out. And the Bucs have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Eagles nothing.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 26. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Now a second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Throwing is Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that would draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. He's going deep for Brown.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. Hurts.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the 1st down.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
A strong run there, boy, when he gets it, especially around the goal line like a bull on a china shop.
And none of us ever want to confront that bull in any china shop, do we? Any more than we want to confront him. Got behind his pads, ran with power, and got into the end zone.
What an asset around the goal line, a guy like that.
It's almost like a safety blanket, isn't it? When all else fails, hand it to this big back and let him power his way forward.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated.
Now Mayfield lost the football. And it's picked up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park. Coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew to get going again.
Jahad Campbell. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
20.
Now Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Here's Mayfield.
He'll find McMillan here.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. Past the 20. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Take Bigsby.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. He's to midfield. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30. Mayfield to throw it.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two, wasn't it? Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this 1st half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Here's Hurts to throw.
Got his man complete. Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. They have possession, and they have at the 38-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Second and short now following the fumble.
They'll drop to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
Barkley, inside handoff.
93 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear on your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
No touch. No touch.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Open man is Ibuka.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll look to throw. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Jalen McMillan,
73 yards.
And the Bucs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line.
They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley.
And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
They're going to look to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll look to throw here. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy to try to tackle him.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Emeka Ibuka
with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Bucs have taken the lead here now in the 4th quarter of this championship game.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical, you feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at the 20.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
180.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This one taken in by Otten.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving.
Shifts by him. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Bucky Irving,
27 yards.
And the Buccaneers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
He dumps it off to Barkley.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try and do this himself.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this one complete to Smith. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player, and it appears to be Devontae Smith who's having some problems here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Back to throw. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The Eagles will set up for the 2.
Hurts will throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. Oh, it looked like the Eagles got this back. Yes, Philadelphia football. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
He's back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. To Barkley on the check down. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
He'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He finds him again. Saquon Barkley.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Eagles.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
The gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 4.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And the kick is good. He got it. And with that, they are off to the Super Bowl.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory, moving on to the Super Bowl.
The top prize in the NFL is the Lombardi Trophy, but some individual hardware is pretty nice to end a season with, too. Today, one of their players has a reason to celebrate.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, number 2 overall pick going back to 2016, the veteran Carson Wentz.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Of 17 yards.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Quinshawn Judkins. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Wentz. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Great, set.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Number 26.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. On the move left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Hurts to throw. Pushed out to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down. Again, Hurts. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack.
This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a big play, a little unscripted there. Greg, that is what tight ends do so well. Hey, you lived it. What are you thinking when the quarterback's on the move out of the pocket?
Scramble drill is the most difficult play to defend down here in the red zone, Mike. It stresses the coverage so much. When you snap your head around of your designed route and you see your quarterback has gotten moved off his spot, now it's just scramble rules. Stay in phase. Work friendly in the same direction as the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open.
Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Armadillos offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
Second down 6.
Throwing on second down. Wentz. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll run it here. Here's Judkins. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Judkins. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Armadillos. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 36 yards. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll get that out to Barkley. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. On second down, Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Third and long. Hurts working in the pistol. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the Armadillos are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The tackle made by Brandon Graham. A gain of 4. It's now
from the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Waiting.
Done.
On the give, it's Judkins. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a 1st down up to the 37-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down 6.
What's your son? Sunday! What's your son?
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Now Wentz. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
It's a gain of 32.
A big play here in the big game. 32 yards. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Forced out left. That one thrown across the field, and it's intercepted. That's the safety, Brett Delpit. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down 10. Their own 34-yard line.
On the draw is Judkins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off the play fake. Here is Wentz. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. To throw is Flacco. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
11 on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Armadillos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, Flacco. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have it up for the 1st down. We'll mark him up at the 39-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Flacco. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Flacco. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start with an option play to the right. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down throw for Hurts. Out to his right. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be third down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm. But now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate. And with the danger of a 3 and out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple. Hurts now. Flush to his right. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.